Hello, Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Matt Gadrowski bringing you the action from Berea. If you think I sound a little funny, well, it was World College Radio Day yesterday, and as a station manager for Z98.7 FM, the student radio station at Piedmont University, we decided to do 13 hours of nonstop content, and so yours truly was on the receiving end of that, the talking portion of a bit of those 13 hours. So the voice is a little hoarse, but we'll see how it does versus in today's tri-match. Piedmont Lions hosting Berea College and Heinemann College. First game of which will be between the Piedmont Lions and the visiting Berea College Mountaineers. Some players to watch for Berea. Julie Santana leads the team in kills. Also, look out for Brenda Davila, 26 service aces. Amelie Cora with 141 digs so far this season for Berea. And then Hannah Martin with the blocks up front, 31, leading the team so far this season. But looking at the lines, it is an absolute arsenal out there. Katie Hubbard currently leads the team in kills with 124. Kaylee Ashcraft, the freshman phenom, has been absolutely outstanding. She leads the team with 62 service aces. And let me just say this right now. She was atop all of D3 athletics just 3 days ago in service aces. I'm not even sure if that statement is still factually applicable at this moment in time. But what I know is factually applicable is that Kaylee Ashcraft is the real deal. She has been the CCS Rookie of the Week for 3 weeks straight now. And from what I can see, she's just building up more and more momentum. I checked the Piedmont record books for volleyball, and my goodness, listen to this, folks. In service aces all time, in 10th place, back in 2016-2019, we had a player with 80 career service aces. Kaylee Ashcraft in her first year is at 62. She's looking to position herself in the top 5 by the end of the year. I am so confident on that. I would put all my chips in the middle of the table right now that Kaylee Ashcraft will be in the top 10 before the end of this season. Vanessa Manzo is back to serve right now. Also out there on the floor for the Lions is Ashcraft, Taylor Herman, the libero for today, Jenna Ash, Katie Hubbard, and Destiny Dietz. Service underway, and here we go. Berea set to receive. Here's the counter. Now it gets sent into the top of the net, manages to find its way over. Ashcraft delivers a strike. Misses her mark just a little bit. First point is credit to Berea. Keep an eye on Taylor Herman today. Spoke with her family prior to the match on my way in here. Taylor Herman is 15 digs away from achieving 1,000 career digs over her time at Piedmont. Just an absolutely incredible feat. They have some balloons set for her for when that happens. So best of luck to Taylor Herman. It might happen in this first game. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Currently out there for Berea. Just back to serve is number 25, Alexis McCullough. Ash with the attack. Ash overshoots her mark a little bit. So back-to-back attacking errors for the Lions. Overshooting their marks just a little bit. It's 2-0 Berea. You also have a scoreboard out on the right side. That happened in the last game from what I've understood. Meanwhile, we still have one scoreboard that works. Kaylee Hubbard with a little tip over. And now secure the first point for the Lions. Mountaineers not able to corral that. We have Mary Grace Shaw looking to sub in for Hubbard. She'll be back to serve. Has a bit of a wrap around the waist there. I'm not a athletic training major, so I don't really know what the purpose of a wrap like that is for, but I also see one out there for the Berea Mountaineers, or at least I saw one earlier in the warm-ups. Oh, yep, I still do. That's on, if I could see a number, well, it appears to be number 21 for Berea, Natalia Colon. Fierce attack up front. I believe that was Ash. Now gets knocked into the stands. We'll see a substitution here as Hannah Martin will sub out. The libero out there for Berea is number 10, Amelia Cora. Destiny Dietz, the big, back to serve. Allen doesn't find the line. Herman will sub back in for Dietz. Sconyers is out there as the middle blocker. We'll see a couple of substitutions on the side of Berea. All right, we're switching cards like it's spades out there. Or maybe it's spoons I'm thinking of. I'm not sure. I need to be better with my card games, apparently. Manzo with the set, looking for Ash. Ash with the attack. Ash with the kill. Oh, my goodness. Amelie Cora reached for her hands like she just got burned. And I don't blame her. That was an absolute missile coming in. Ash back to serve. This one's popped up off of a rafter. Berea. Oh, my goodness. A little bit of some good fortune there. That's the best way I can describe that. Off of the rafters, off of the middle blocker. Just a perfect setup for an excellent kill for Berea. Berea back to serve. Shaw will pop it up. Fakes it by Manzo, sent right back over. Berea was more than ready for that one. My goodness. And we'll see Amanda Castro-Diaz back to serve. Lions come into this game. They're 7-9 overall, 2-1 at home. These tri-matches, though, they are an absolute marathon. I think the last time that we saw Piedmont in a tri-match, they actually swept Belhaven. They actually swept the games against Belhaven and Maryville College. They won 3-0 against Maryville, and Belhaven they won 3-1. That was back on September 23rd. Here's a setup for the attack, kept alive by Ashcraft. Manzo for Ash. Ash with the attack. Ash, was it tipped up front? No, it was not. Another point for Berea. 7-4, the score right now. Berea with the serve. Herman with the reception. Manzo with the set. And Sconyers pops it over the top and in the perfect landing zone for that point. Sconyers with the floater, and the junior has been nothing short of outstanding over her time at Piedmont. Taylor Herman, the libero, back to serve for Piedmont. This one's popped up. Set for Martin. Martin blocked up front by Dietz. It's popped up. Here's another set. That one gets over. Kept alive by Ashcraft. Set by Manzo. Looking cross for Hubbard. Hubbard with the attack. Hubbard misses the mark just a little bit. That was a fraction of inches right there. Very short margin, small margin for error. Berea leads Piedmont 8-5 right now here at the Cave. It's pretty packed here at Cave Arena so far today. We're going to see a couple of substitutions. We'll see Del Torre, Fleming, and Santana, as well as Negron Torres. Here's the serve. Ashcraft, set by Manzo. Dietz with the attack through the hands of Cora. Another point for the Lions. They're down by 2 now. Here in set number 1. I have 2 bottles of water today. I'm not sure how they're going to help me out with my voice, but we'll see. Manzo back to serve. This one's sent up. Here's the set and the attack by Berea, kept alive by Ashcraft. Manzo looking for Ash. Ash pops over the top. Ash gets the kill. We do have a whistle. It's a point awarded to the Lions. I believe it was a net violation. Costly error for the Lions. That would have secured a point and would have brought them within 1. Now it's 9-6 the score. So we'll see McCullough back to score. Back to serve, sorry. Manzo with the set for Dietz. Dietz sends it over. Cora sprawling out on the floor, not able to get to it. Credit that one to Destiny Dietz. Shaw will sub in for Hubbard, and she'll be back to serve. Berea getting set. Martin with the attack. Martin with the kill. Oh, my goodness. Hannah Martin was more than ready there. A perfect setup and an absolute laser beam straight into the hardwood. And now Martin just just cashed in the kill. Now back to serve. Ashcraft pops it up, set by Manzo. Looking for Ash. Oh my goodness, Jenna Ash. Maybe get out the brooms because I think I see some specks of dust flying off from where that one touched down. Desi Dietz is back to serve. Lions down by 2 again. This time the serve is on the mark. Here's the setup. And we saw Vanessa Ramich try to fly in for that one. But then we saw the pullback there. I'm not sure if it was a miscommunication there, if the set just wasn't where it needed to be. But the ball touches down the hardwood. It's a point for the Lions. Dietz with the serve. Off the post and out if it were a field goal. Speaking of which, college football today. I'll be tuning in for some of that later tonight. That'll be post-game, of course. Serve for Berea. Shaw pops it up. Set by Manzo. Sconners to the attack. Blocked up front. Oh, my goodness. Here's rejection, and then there's straight denial that we saw right there. That was denial with a force. That was the library stamping your book being overdue. Back to serve yet again is Berea. Herman keeps that one up. Ash. Herman's going to bump it over. Berea getting set with the counter. It'll be a little tip over. Shaw with the dig to keep it going. Ash with the little pop over the top. Kept alive by the Mountaineers. Here's the counterattack. Ramich. Ramich misses the mark, and we see the officials waving the flag over the air like it's the grounds crew trying to land a plane. Jenna Ash back to serve. Lions are down by 2. Ash with a straight-up laser beam over the net, and that was a set there for absolutely nobody as that one touches down like a tornado. 12-11 the score. Ash back to serve yet again. Lions looking to even things up. Another laser beam. This one received by Ramich. Ramich off the set, kept alive by Manzo, and we will see a whistle here. It looks like it's going to be ruled as a double touch on Manzo. Curious call there. Berea leads by 2 still. It's 13-11, just over the halfway point in this first set. It's been tight all the way. A vicious serve by number 15, Amanda Castro-Diaz. Puts her hand through it, and that was a slow rising ball that just never managed to come back down to earth. Almost looks like a pitch you'd see from Spencer Strider. Shout out to the NLDS going on. Ashcraft back to serve. Ashcraft tried to thread a needle there. Unable to do so. I mentioned 62 service aces so far this season. She's just a freshman and already is flirting with top 10 career service aces in Piedmont program history. And it's only her first year. Sconyers with the attack. Kept alive by Berea. Ashcraft with the dig. Manzo with the set for Hubbard. Hubbard gets it through. Hubbard tipped up front. And another point for the Lions. They are now down by 1. 14-13 the score. Dietz will sub in for Sconyers. Herman will be back to serve. Herman with the serve. It's kept alive by Diaz. There's the attack. And a dig by Herman. 14 more to go to get to 1,000. Lions, Craig with the point. Berea not able to corral that. Part of my voice crack. Man, I'm sounding like a 13-year-old boy up here. My gosh. That's embarrassing. Herman back to serve. Received by Berea. Here's the attack and the kill attempt. Ashcraft manages to get in front of it. It just bounces off her arms. And if the stands over that make a wall right in front of us were out, oh my goodness, it probably would have hopefully not hit somebody's grandma, but my gosh. Could have been very hazardous if we had fans sitting here. Berea back to serve. They lead by 1. 15-14 the score right now. Ashcraft set by Manzo. Looking for Hubbard. Hubbard with the attack. Hubbard kept alive by Castro Diaz. Here's the attack blocked up front by Dietz and Hubbard. Here's another attack. That one gets through. Herman tried to react quickly to get to that one. Ends up tipping it into her teammates over on the bench. Berea's trying to pull away. 16-14 the score right now. They need 9 to close out set number 1. Hey, it's Ash. Fake set by Manzo. Sent back over, and that one's back in there. Mountaineers have done their homework. They have been expecting that fake set twice now. We'll see a timeout called by Coach Jamie McCormack. And we're going to take a break, and by we, I mean me. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. A couple of squigs of water later, and I'm back. 30 seconds left in this break before the teams come back to the hardwood. Matt Kudrowski bringing you the action here from Cave Arena, where the Lions host a tri-match today, hosting Berea College here in game number 1. And then they have a game against Huntington College in game number 2. Berea versus Huntington will be the in-between game. Piedmont versus Huntington will play at 4 o'clock today. Also, we have Piedmont soccer today. Both men's and women's are playing today, if I'm not mistaken. I can confirm that the women are. I'm about 80% sure on the men. Don't have time to check that, though. Serve for Berea. It's back underway. Set by Manzo, looking cross court for Hubbard. It's kept up by Berea. Here's the attack, and there's the kill. Oh, my goodness. These Mountaineers rising up like it's going up Brasstown Bald. Credit that kill to Deanna De La Torre. Back to serve is Berea again. Hubbard with the attack. Hubbard! I think I heard a whistle, and I did. My ears did not deceive me. It's a double hit for the Mountaineers. And we will see Cora sub in for Brenda Davila. Manzo's back to serve. Lions trail by 3. It's 18-15. Mountaineers are 7 points away from closing out set number 1. We'll see a bump by Herman. Set for Hubbard. Cora stretching out her arms for that one. I'm not sure if it was tipped up front. Yes, it was. There's the ruling by the official. Point credit to the Lions. They trail by 2. Manzo back to serve. Yet again. I hope I don't have to scream too much today because I just might not make it through this tri-match marathon today. Here's a set for the Mountaineers and a whistle prior to it. It looks like it was an illegal set. Couple of costly errors for the Mountaineers, and the Lions trail by 1. Manzo back to serve yet again. She's one of the better servers on this Lions team. Cora with a little sliding reception there. Very interesting. A little bit of style points there. Ashcraft's going to pop it up. Set by Manzo looking for Ash. Ash off of Cora. Oh, my gosh. Cora left on her back on the hardwood. I would have blamed her. My goodness. If you want to know what it looks like when a rubber band tries to stop a hurling rock, that's what it looks like right there. And with that vicious, malicious kill, if you will, the Lions tie things up at 18. We have a whistle, a timeout called, I believe. That one called by head coach Carlos Dunnins for Berea. It's been back and forth with the momentum so far today. It's been back and forth with the voice cracks in my voice today. Whew. Talk about a rubber band getting hit by a rock. I need to talk about the vocal cords getting stretched. It will be an, I'm just saying this right now, it will be an act of God if I make it through this entire broadcast and I don't sound like Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars today. Piedmont, take it back to the hardwood. I love joking around with y'all. Y'all are such a great audience. I don't even need to hear your laughs. I just imagine that you are. I'm not sure if that just makes it sadder or what, but I like to think you folks are enjoying your time listening to me. Manzo back to serve. 18-18 the score. Both teams 7 points away. Lions running about a 4-point. I can't believe I'm blanking on the word. 4 straight points. There you go. They're on a run right now. Manzo setting up for Ash. Ash not able to rise up, but still gets it over. Berea with the counter. There's the attack blocked up front. That's what it looks like when you send an attack like that into a brick wall. Destiny Deeds sends that one back in violent fashion straight into the ground. And now Lions take a late lead here in set number 1. 6 points away from closing out set number 1. Manzo back to serve yet again. Diaz pops it up. This one's sent over back to the middle, and it gets sent over. Ashcraft with the reception. Ash is met up top and manages to get it over. Herman with the dig. That's another one. I think that's her second today. Cora keeps it up. Herman again. Manzo. Set for Hubbard. Hubbard gets it through. Cora can't get to that one. Lions lead by 2. Taylor Herman, 3 digs so far. She's 12 away from 1,000. Manzo back to serve. Lions are 5 points away from sealing off the come from behind victory here in set number 1. Served by Manzo is a little long. Misses that back line by just a couple of centimeters, it looks like. My goodness. We had to go metric system on that one. McCulloch back to serve for Berea. Can't tell if it was Ash or Ashcraft. It was one of the two Ashes. Ash with the attack, kept alive just barely by Berea. Manzo with the diving dig to keep it alive. Bump by Herman. Ash sends it over. A Mountaineer manages to stick her arm out there. Ramich tried to pop it over with the bump. Ends up sending it into the side of the net like a speeding swordfish going into a fish net. 21-19 the score. Lions lead by 2. Shaw back to serve. They're 4 points away. Excuse me for just a second there. The attack by the Mountaineers is long. Another point for the Lions. They are leading by 3. 3 points away. Timeout call by Berea. This seems like a good time for me to take a break. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube with Piedmont Volleyball here from Cave Arena. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Lions, they have come from behind so far in this game. They are absolutely outstanding out there right now. They have scored on the past, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 5 straight points without a response. And then we saw a service error from Manzo. But other than that, Berea has been absolutely stoned cold late in this first set. And we have a word from the Berea coach. It looks like he's trying to have a word with the sideline official. I say sideline. It's a hardwood court. Courtside. There you go. Courtside official. Coach is sent back to his bench. Shaw back to serve for the Lions. Lions looking to cap off this run. They only need 3 points to take this first set. Shaw back to serve. It's popped up. Here's the set for Martin. Martin gets it over. Manzo, bump by Herman, looking for Ashcraft. Ashcraft with the attack, kept alive by Berea. Here's the set, this time for Ramage. Ramage gets it through. Herman sprawls out for that one. I don't think she was able to get to that one. 22-20. Lions. Mountaineers looking to bounce back. Martin is back to serve. Hannah Martin, the senior from Berea, Kentucky, a hometown girl. She has been outstanding for her team so far today, and they need her to be outstanding right now. Mountaineers now trail by 1 after the service ace by Martin. Words being exchanged by the courtside official. It looked like Lions were in a legal formation. I'm not sure. Manzo with the set for Dietz. Dietz gets it there. Martin had to sprawl herself out there. Absolute diving effort. She subbed out with Cora. Lions are 2 points away. We'll see Zoe Coelho sub in for Destiny Dietz. We'll see Jessica Scanier sub in for Taylor Herman. Coelho will go back to serve for the Lions. Lions, they lead by 2, and they need 2 points to take this first set. Cora pops it up. Here's the set. Looking for Davila as she sends it over. Dig by Shaw. Here's the set for Ashcraft. Ashcraft is blocked up front. Point for the Mountaineers. Sorry. Brenda Davila. Oh, my goodness. That was a vicious rejection up front. We'll see Herman sub back in. This time for Coelho. Lions lead by 1. They need to win by 2 to take this first set. Trying to get a positive ID. Okay, it's number 11. They don't have a number 11 on their roster, so I have no idea who that is. I apologize, Mountaineers faithful. It's Brianna Negron-Torres. Oh, there it is. It wasn't in numerical order. That's interesting. Okay. Berea evens things up, tied up at 23. Oh, my goodness. This is really going to come down to the wire here in this first set. And we still have, at the very least, 2 more sets of this kind of action. My gosh, my voice is not. I'm not sure if my voice is going to make it through this first match, folks. We still have 3 more. We still have 2 other matches after this one. This is going to be interesting. Oh, my gosh. You still need to win by 2 to claim a set in volleyball. So if we see back-to-back points for either team, it will close out the set. Meanwhile, for the Lions, you have the lead, and then actually, no, if you're the Lions, you came back from a major deficit to take a major lead. Now you find yourself in a similar position. It's a little deja vu. It's a little bit of taste of your own medicine right now. We'll see if the Lions can swallow that medicine, but my goodness, this is a coin toss for the first set right here. Torres back to serve for the Mountaineers. Shaw pops it up. Manzo with the set for Ash. Ash gets it over. Cora with the dig. Set by Torres for Davila. Davila with the kill. Brenda Davila. And it's a set point opportunity now for the Mountaineers. Torres back to serve. Let's go Piedmont. Chance filling Cave Arena right now. Shaw with the reception. Manzo second for Skyers. Skyers. It's popped up by the Mountaineers. Ramage with the attack. Dig by Herman keeps it alive. Set by Manzo for Ash. Ash kept alive. Davila sends it over. Popped up by Manzo. Herman, a bump for Ashcraft. Ashcraft the attack. Ashcraft is long. Mountaineers take the first set. My goodness. What a dramatic conclusion to set number 1. The Mountaineers gave up a lead late in the set, and the Lions developed a lead of their own. They were just a few points away from taking the first set, and then we saw the rally from Berea. A rally that just capped off in perfect fashion for them. They take the first set 25-23. That's the slimmest way you can take that set number one. Lions, a bitter loss for set number one, but they still have a chance to bounce back here in set number two. And we'll see if it's just as contested. We're going to take a break. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Matt Gadrowski from Cave Arena with a hoarse voice because of 13 hours of radio the day before. It was World College Radio Day. It was very special. We had 13 straight hours of nonstop Piedmont content. Hope you guys got to tune in for that one. Z98.7 FM, the student radio station at Piedmont University, and you listen in PiedmontRoar.com/WPCZ. Lions dropped set number one by a final score of 25-23. They had a lead, and then they lost the lead late in set number one. Taylor Herman came into this first match of the tri-match, needing 15 digs to achieve 1,000 on her career. She has 4 so far. 11 more to go. And then she cements herself in Piedmont history. Speaking of Piedmont history, Kaylee Ashcraft. She has been incredible all season. Not yet a service ace for the Lions in this game. We've only seen one service ace, and that was a credit to Hannah Martin late in set number one. Serve is underway. We're underway. Ash with the attack. Ash with the kill. Lions coming back with a vengeance so far. Jen Ash, credit her 6th kill today. Ashcraft missed 62 herself. Back to serve. And look at that line on that back row for Berea, not letting any serve get the chance. Martin pops it up. Sent over. Herman with the dig. That's 5. Harburg with the attack. Harburg with the kill. 2-0 Lions. Ashcraft is back to serve yet again. Cora pops it up. Here's the set for Martin. Martin tips it over. Kept alive by Hubbard. Manzo tried to get to it. Unable to. Ends up landing right in the middle of that whole pride of lines there. First point for the Mountaineers. 2-1 the score. McCulloch is back to serve. Hubbard with a reception. Set by Manzo. Looking for Ash. Ash will take it. Oh my gosh. I don't know how that did touchdown, but if you blinked, you missed it. Oh my goodness. It's going to be crazy. A double hit on the side of the Mountaineers, but I think we need a trainer to check out Miss Amelie Cora out there. Wow. All I could do was chuckle there. Herman back to serve. Cora pops it up. There's the set. Looking for Martin. Martin gets it over. Ashcraft with the dig. Bumped by Herman. Looking for Ash. Ash tips it over. Here's the set for the Mountaineers. They send it over. Ash gets to her knees to save that one. Hubbard with the attack, kept alive by Cora. Set for Ramage. Ramage blocked up front, but kept alive by Scaniers. Ash with the attack, sent over the top as it goes off the middle blockers. Ramage with the attack. Ramage with the kill. Vanessa Ramage. Creditor with the kill. Martin will go back to serve. She has the only ace we've seen so far in this game. 3-2 the score. Lions lead. Ashcraft with the reception. Mantle with the set for Ash. Ash into the side of the net. Ash tap her chest saying, my bad, my bad. Evens things up at 3. Martin is back to serve. Herman with the reception. That one gets sent up into the rafters. Hubbard pops over the top. Ramage set for Davila. Davila with the attack, and Davila off on her mark. Point for the Lions. Martin will be subbed out. Lions lead 4-3. Ash is back to serve. Off of McCulloch, the outstretched arms. Tips it back over into the padding that stops basketball players from crashing into a cinder block wall going for layups. Ash back to serve. Wrong Ash, my mistake. Ash diving to keep that one alive, unable to get to it. 5-4 the score for the Lions. See a couple of substitutions for the Mountaineers. We'll see Fleming come in, as does Torres. Torres is back to serve. Ashcraft, set by Manzo, looking for Scaniers. Scaniers is blocked up front. Davila and Fleming teaming up for the block there. 5-5 the score. Torres is back to serve yet again. Served by Torres. Herman, Manzo, Hubbard! Hubbard with the kill. Painting the corners. That is what that is right there. Shaw will sub in for Hubbard. Shaw will be back to serve. 6-5 the score. Another tight one early on. There's the serve. Shaw can't find the back line. Just sails on her a little bit. Evens things up at 6. I mentioned how we have not seen a lot of aces. We've seen one aside for both, but we've seen 6 service aces for the Lions, and that's really been a difference maker so far. Manzo with a fake set. A little reversal, if you will, but Cora was ready for it. Herman with a diving dig to keep it alive. Scaniers bumps it over. Cora, set. Mountaineers get over. Manzo, same for Scaniers. Scaniers gets it over. Do you hear a whistle? Yes, we do. 2 touches for the Mountaineers. You can't do that chance filling the air in Cave Arena. Lions take the lead 7-6. Coelho back to serve for the Lions. There's the serve. Mountaineers getting set for Davila. Shaw keeps it alive. Manzo sets it over. Can anyone get to it? No. Hits the hardwood. Lions lead by 2. 8-6 the score right now. Coelho back to serve yet again. And Crowder with an ace. Zoe Coelho extending the Lions' lead. Timeout called by Berea. Lions lead 9-6. Taylor Herman has 6 digs in this game. 9 away from 1,000. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Strange sound fills the air of Cave Arena. Not sure what it was. It sounded like a pop. Almost like a mic going off, but yeah, we're all good. 9-6 the score. Coelho with the dig. Manzo sends it over. Cora looking for McCulloch. A diving dig to keep it alive for Ash. Rest of the Lions not able to reciprocate. 9-7 the score. Sconyers subs in for Coelho. And Herman immediately subs in for Sconyers. That was curious. DeVille with the serve. Herman with the reception. Manzo looking for Ashcraft. Ashcraft kept alive by the Mountaineers. That would go straight to the side of the net, but they were ready for it. Ash set by Manzo for Deeds. Deeds gets it over. Off of the middle blockers. It's a point for the Lions. They lead 10-7. Manzo back to serve for the Lions. Davila subbed out for the Mountaineers. Served by Manzo. Set by Torres. Looking for Fleming. Fleming, credit her with a kill. So that one touches down just in front of Mary Grace Shaw. See a couple of substitutions for the Mountaineers. We see Santana come in, as does De La Torre. De La Torre is back to serve. Herman. Manzo with the set, looking for Ash. Ash! Oh my gosh, it bounces all the way back to the line side. Manzo with the set, looking for Ashcraft. Ashcraft! That one's tipped up front. It's a point for the Lions. (11-8) the Lions lead. Ashcraft is back to serve, and there's the back row formation for the Mountaineers. 5 players on that back row. Not laying the aces come for Ashcraft. One hit. Here's the set. McCulloch sends it over. Herman. Set for Ash. Ash gets it through. Cora keeps it up for the Mountaineers. It's sent over. Herman. Set by Manzo. Going cross for Hubbard. Hubbard blocked up front. Kept up by Ashcraft. Hubbard pops up for Ash. Ash who gets it over. De La Torre. Here's the pop over the top. Herman with a diving dig into the side of the net. Manzo tries to get to it and can't. A lot of action there. Whew. See a substitution as Castro Diaz is subbed out with McCulloch. McCulloch back to serve. Herman set by Manzo. Looking for Hubbard. Hubbard gets it over. Raymond pops it up. De La Torre sends it over. Dietz is blocked up front by Martin, but Martin careens it out of bounds. Point for the Lions, 12-9 the score. Sconyers subs in for Dietz. Herman, the libero, back to serve. Ramich, De La Torre, Martin into the top of the net, kept up by the Lions. Ash pops over the top. off the top of the netting. Mountaineers don't touch it. The Lions had to try and make a move on that one. Too many hits for the Lions. Possession awarded back to the Mountaineers. 12-10 the score. Martin back to serve. Takes her ponytail, ties it into a bun. Manzo with the set. Hubbard gets it between the netting and the middle blockers. Santana and Davila. 13-10 the score. Ash back to serve. Popped up by McCulloch. Set by De La Torre for Santana. Kept alive by the Lions. Manzo for Sconyers, who pops it over. Cora, set by De La Torre. Davila blocked up front by Sconyers. Ashcraft set by Manzo for Sconyers. Kept alive. Cora. Ramich sends it over. Herman diving for that one. Does a little cartwheel. 13-11 the score. 8 digs for Herman. She's halfway there to gain to 1,000 today. We'll see Torres back to serve. Ashcraft set by Manzo for Sconyers. Sconyers gets it through. Ramich keeps it alive. Cora. Ramich into the side of the net. Amelie Cora threatening to land in the lap of one of the Piedmont women's soccer players to keep it going. And Ramich into the side of the net. Great effort, but all for naught. Shaw back to serve. Lions lead by 3. Over the top of the net. Kept alive by McCulloch. Set for Davila, who gets it over. Herman. Set by Manzo. For Ashcraft. Blocked up front. Shaw pops it up. Ash. Herman bumps it over. Kept alive. Cora. Set for Davila. Blocked up front. Off of Cora. Sent back over. Sconyers up front. Into the hardwood. What a rally for the Lions. Oh my goodness. A rally that would make Simon Johnstone proud. He's home for the weekend. He's with his family in Wisconsin. I hope he has a chance to tune in because he would have loved to have seen that. Shaw back to serve. Lions lead 15-11. Cora. Set for Davila. Davila punches it over. Shaw. Herman. A bump for Ashcraft. Ashcraft is blocked up front. Davila and Fleming send it to the ground and get the Lions back down to earth, if you will. Coach for Mountaineers having a word with his team over on the bench. It'll be Diaz back to serve. Ash. Manzo with the bump. Sconyers sends it over. Kept alive by Fleming. Here's the set from McCulloch. Dig by Shaw. Fake set by Manzo. Once again, Berea's ready for it. Sconyers sends it over. Berea saying it was 4 hit touches. Ashcroft with the attack. Ashcroft with the kill. And you see the Berea bench up in arms. They're saying, Piedmont, that was 4 hits. I'm not gonna lie, it might have been. And we're gonna see Fleming try to talk to the official about it. And they'll say it was touched by one of the Mountaineers players at one point, it seems. Can't focus on what could have been. Making the most of right now. Berea gets a point back. 16-13 the score. Martin will sub in, as will Sconyers, as will Herman. Herman comes in for Sconyers. That has to be some kind of substitution rule for that. Davila comes in. Shaw pops it up. Herman tries to chase it down, not able to get to it. Created an ace, a service ace for Brenda Davila. Mountaineers trail by 2. Davila calling out to the ball boy, says, give me the ball, we're keeping it going. Shaw goes back into the side of the net. Martin ends up sending it to the top of the net where it gets rebounded straight into the bench. Not the way I thought the Lions would get a point there, but, you know, I think you'll take what you can get there. Manzo's back to serve. Cora set for Fleming. Fleming with the kill straight in between the defensive specialists, Shaw and Herman. Fleming will be subbed out, as will Torres. De La Torre is back to serve. 17-15 the score. Lions are 8 points away from claiming the second set. Manzo with the set for Ash. Ash blocked up front by Martin. Into the face of Mary Grace Shaw. 17-16. De La Torre back to serve yet again. Shaw, set by Manzo. Looking for Ashcraft, blocked up front. Shaw, set by Manzo for Ash. Ash tips it over, kept up by McCullough. De La Torre with the set for Santana. Herman with the dig. A whistle blown, called on. Well, it looks like that was a double touch, or at least an illegal set there for Berea. 18-16 the score. Ashcraft back to serve. There's the 5-player back row Raiders serve, and it's really kept Ashcraft from getting any of those serves. Set by De La Torre for Martin. Martin blocked up front, but kept up. Santana punches it over. Dig by Herman. Set by Manzo for Ash. Ash sends it over. Kept alive. De La Torre with the fake set. Ash is ready for it. Set by Manzo for Hubbard. Hubbard blocked up front. Herman's ready for it. Set by Manzo for Dietz. Dietz gets it over. Cora pops it up. Set for Martin. Martin gets it over. Popped up by Herman. Set by Manzo for Ash. Ash with the attack. Ash with the kill. Oh my goodness. 19-16, and that's an exclamation point to cap off that rally. (19-16) the score. Ashcraft is back to serve again. We'll see a substitution, as it will be Tia Crawford coming in for Martin, a name we haven't said all day for Berea. Ashcraft with the serve. Off of McCullough. Set by De La Torre. Herman with her dig. Set by Manzo for Hubbard. Kept up by Cora. McCullough. Crawford sends it over. Set for Hubbard. Hubbard paints the corner. It's 20-16. Who remembers 2016? That was a great year. Timeout call by the Berea head coach. Ashcraft will be back to serve again. Lions, they have held strong so far in this second set. They're 5 points away from claiming the second set and evening the set score at 1 apiece. I could see Miss Herman getting ready with those 1,000 balloons. If we look at the dig totals right now, Taylor Herman has 13 digs. She's 2 away from 1,000. She's at 998 so far. We'll see if it comes in this set. But you can see the Hermans over there getting the balloon set. 30 seconds left. If you're the coach for Berea, you have to talk to them about just staying at the pace that you're on. You're almost there. You just need to make sure that we're cleaning up on those errors and make sure that we're communicating. We've seen a few attacking errors really cost them. Meanwhile, for the Lions, be concise with the service. Be consistent. We can't be giving away free points. That's just my inference on what they're probably saying. Both teams break the huddle. Take back to the hardwood. Out there for the Mountaineers, it's Crawford, it's Santana, it's McCullough, it's Castro Diaz, it's Cora, and it's De La Torre. Out there for the Lions, it's Ashcraft back to serve, as well as the libero Herman. 2 digs away from 1,000. Jenna Ash, Katie Hubbard, Destiny Dietz, and Vanessa Manzo. Set for Crawford, who tips it over. Manzo pops it up. Bump by Herman for Hubbard. Hubbard! This one's popped into the rafters. Can't be tracked down. Cora says yes. De La Torre sends it over. Herman set by Manzo. Looking for Ash. Ash with the attack. Kept alive. Set for Crawford. Hubbard keeps it up. Set by Manzo. Back to Hubbard. Hubbard gets it through. And we see a little, I guess that's a little salsa move from the courtside judge there. I guess like Shakira, his hips don't lie. 21-16 the score. Lions lead by 5, 4 points away from claiming the second set and evening the set score. Ashcraft back to serve. Mountaineers getting set the other way. Cora sends it up for McCulloch. McCulloch paints the corner. It's a point for the Mountaineers. 21-17 the score. McCulloch will be back to serve. McCulloch with the serve. Ashcraft set by Manzo. Looking for Hubbard. Hubbard with the attack. Hubbard with the kill. McCulloch not able to scoop that one up with the shovel. 22-17 the score. Herman will be back to serve. Sconyers will sub in for Dietz. Herman with the serve. Cora set by De La Torre for Ramich. Kept up by Manzo. Bump by Herman. Ash pops over. Santana. Manzo with the pop-up. Herman with the bump for Hubbard. Hubbard gets it through. Kept up by De La Torre. Cora for Santana. Blocked up front. De La Torre sends it to the net. Santana sends it up. Crawford sends it over. The Mountaineers' effort keeps it going. Ash with the attack. Ash with the kill. Wow. Valiant effort. And you see the coach for Berea just applauding his team. That was excellent effort. Just did not go their way. Lions are 2 points away from taking set number 2. Herman back to serve yet again. 23-17 the score. Cora set by De La Torre for Crawford into the side of the net. 24-17, set point for the Lions. Herman with the serve. Still a couple of digs away from 1,000. Service error. Off on her mark a bit. Crawford will be back to serve, and we'll see Davila sub in for Cora. Mountaineers see a 6-point rally here. Crawford with the serve. Ash pops it up. Almost hits the backboard that's been up in the rafters, but it does not. Set for Davila. Davila kept up by Ash. Manzo for Hubbard. Hubbard gets it through. Hubbard gets it down. Lions take set number 2. An exciting set number 2, and the Lions take set number 2 and even the set score at 1 apiece. We're going to set number 3, tied 1-1. Lions running a good bit of momentum. The fans getting loud here in the cave. And the Heinen Hawks looking on, knowing that that their next opponent, they'll be facing the Berea Mountaineers next game. You got to see how they do here in these upcoming sets. And Berea can't get out of this match in the next couple of sets. They might be gassed by the time they have to face Huntington. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they have a break in between matches. So if they can draw this out, it might just be for the better. Or it could also just be better if the Lions just win the next 2 sets. That would also be just outstanding. 1-1 the set score right now, going into set number 3. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube as we get set for set number 3. Piedmont bench is set for Taylor Herman. She's one dig away. She got a dig over in that at the end of that last set. She has 14 so far. She needs one more to get to 1,000. And as we wait with anticipation for that, you see the teams take to the hardwood out there for the Lions right now. It's Ashcraft, Sconiers, Manzo, Hubbard, Dietz, and Ash. Out there for the Mountaineers. I probably won't go through it as fast, but it'll be De La Torre, Ramich, Cora, Davila, Martin, Santana, and McCulloch. Cora and Herman over on the side, waiting to get things going. Berea head coach having a final last few words. Excuse me. As we patiently wait with anticipation, Herman will sub in for Sconiers. She needs one more dig. Cora will sub in for Davila. Ashcraft will be back to serve. And once again, there is the 5-player back row formation for Berea. It's been formidable. Ashcraft yet to register an ace. Here's the serve. Into the net. Not the way the Lions wanted to open things up. First point awarded to Berea via the service error. McCulloch back to serve. Ashcraft, set by Manzo for Ash. Ash pops it over. Cora sends it up. De La Torre for Ramich. Blocked up front by Ash and Dietz. Credit that one with Destiny Dietz just by the way she was celebrating there. Sconiers will sub in for Dietz. And it appears Taylor Herman will be back to serve. 1-1 the score. Herman one dig away from 1,000. She's on dig watch. De La Torre for Ramich, gets it through, hits the hardwood. Herman sprawled out for that one, tried to keep it alive. It would have been dig number 1,000. 999. What a valiant effort she's given her Piedmont career. Martin with the serve. Ashcraft set by Manzo. Looking for Ash. That's with the attack. Kept alive. Ash pops it up. Sconiers stops it over the top. Martin for Ramich. Ramich with the attack. Ramich overshoots it. 2-2 the score. Ash back to serve for the Lions. Back and forth we go. It's been a constant theme in these at the start of these sets. Ash with the serve. McCulloch. De La Torre with the set for Ramich. Ashcraft. Into the side of the net. It was between Manzo and Sconiers trying to chase that one down. Missed the communication by the Lions. Costly point. 3-2 the score. Mountaineers lead. We'll see Torres come in now. She'll be back to serve. Fleming also subs in. I believe Fleming came in for Martin. Torres with the serve. Ashcraft. Set by Manzo. Looking for Hubbard. Hubbard with the attack. Blocked up front. Kept up by Hubbard. Set by Manzo for Sconiers. Gets it over. Popped up by the Mountaineers. Are they going to get it over? Raymond gets it over. Hubbard. Set by Manzo for Hubbard. Hubbard with the attack. Tipped up front. Cora sends it up into the sky. Raymond will bump it over. Herman with the bump. Is that 1,000? Not really sure. Cora pops it up. A set for Raymond. Blocked up front. Is not credited as a dig for Herman. It did, after all, come off of a bump. It was little effort needed. Shaw back to serve. Ramich. Set by Torres for Ramich. Through the block up front, kept up by Shaw. Manzo for Ash. Ash rises up. Cora keeps it off the floor. Torres for Fleming, off the blockers up front. Manzo sends it up. Herman with the bump, looking for Ashcraft. Ashcraft with the attack, off of Cora. into the Berea bench. Lions take the lead. It's 4-3. Here in set number 3. Shaw back to serve. Shaw back to serve. Into the net. 4-4 the score. Service errors have been an issue today. Diaz back to serve. Overshoots it. Back-to-back service errors. 5-4 the score. Herman back to serve. Scanier subs in for Dietz. Herman with the serve. Kept up. Set by Torres. Fleming manages to bump it over. Dietz, Manzo, set for Ashcraft. Kept up by Cora. Davila sends the other way. That's 1,000! That's 1,000 for Taylor Herman! Here's the set up front. Into the side of the net. Taylor Herman, 1,000 digs in her Piedmont career. Few have done it in their Piedmont career. Taylor Herman is one of them. Back to serve. There's the set. Through the block. Popped up by Ash. We saw Manzo come into Dietz and it resulted in an illegal set. Davila will be back to serve. 6-5 the score right now. Herman gets her 1,000th dig, and the Lions managed to get the point off of it. It's poetic, really. Ashcraft with the attack. Ashcraft gets it through the block. It's a kill. 7-5 the score. Manzo back to serve. Manzo with the serve. Popped up. A set. Going cross court from McCog. Blocked up front. Manages to be kept alive by Martin. Cora pops it over. Herman. A set for Ash. A whistle. I believe we saw a Piedmont player go into the netting. Saw the antennas up there. Twitch like a cricket in the evening. All of a sudden, I've channeled my inner Robert Frost. He's a poet, for those who don't know. Or maybe I'm just cultured in literature if people don't know who Robert Frost is. Set for Ashcraft. Blocked up front, but kept alive. And we will see a lift called. Not often we see that. 7-7 the score. Maybe I need to get a third water bottle. De La Torre back to serve. Shaw. Manzo. Bumping it for Ash. Ash sends it over. Kept up by the Mountaineers. Set by De La Torre. It was looking for Santana. Santana slipped. Santana slow to get up. Santana with a little bit of a hobble. It appears to have a little bit of moisture on the hardwood that caused Santana to slip. It appears that Santana is okay. We see a thumbs up to our coach. That could have been hazardous. You talk about the turf monster when you're on a field, but no one talks about the sweat monster when it comes to hardwood sports. Or maybe it's the hardwood horror. There you go. The hardwood horror. That's a lot more intimidating. It's an ace! Sort of. It's sort of an ace. Ashcraft. Mountaineers weren't able to get to it. It technically went off with 2 players, so it's technically not an ace, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, it's an ace. Never mind. Ashcraft back to serve. This time it goes into the netting, so that's ace number 63 for Kaylee Ashcraft. Not sure if that got her back on top in D3, but that'd be surprising. And yes, I said D3, not just in the CCS. She leads the entire country of D3 sports in service aces. And as the fans reminded you, she is a freshman. 9-9 the score after another attacking error. This one by Katie Hubbard. McCog back to serve. Herman pops it up. Manzo keeps herself from going into the netting. It's sent back over by the Mountaineers. Ash with the attack. It gets through. Cora slides in to keep it up. Ramage with the attack. Ashcraft can't get to it. 10-9. Mountaineers take the lead here in set number 3. McCog is back to serve. Ashcraft. Set by Manzo. Looking for Hubbard. Hubbard gets it in. Martin got buckled. The ball just managed to get wedged between Martin and the netting. 10-10 the score. Herman back to serve. Ramage, not a clean reception. Credit an ace to Taylor Herman, who already has secured her 1,000th career dig. 11-10. Herman with the serve. Cora, set by De La Torre. Santana with the attack. Martin, that was 2 touches if I'm not mistaken. Sconyers gets it over. Mountaineers can't get to it. Mountaineers were left all in arms. A little bit discombobulated, but we see the response. Herman's back to serve. And we see a timeout call by the Berea head coach. 12-10 the score. Herman has 1,000 career digs. And there's the announcement right now. Taylor Herman, 1,000 career digs. And we see the elation from the Piedmont faithful, the elation from her family. 12-10 the score. We're going to take a nice break into, well, a timeout. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. 12-10 the score, 1-1 the set score here in set number 3. And I already have 1 water ball down. I only brought 2. And there's 3 games today, so I'm probably going to need to go grab some in between games. Herman is back to serve. She secured her 1,000th career dig. In case you missed it, go back and check it, because we have rewind capabilities with YouTube. Ramage blocked up front by Sconyers. Mountaineers can't get to it. 13-10 the score now. Herman is back to serve. Lions dropped the first set after the Mountaineers had a come from behind rally. And then the second set, the Lions just held strong. They were consistent throughout that entire second set. Now in the third set, once again, another tightly contested one. We're just over the halfway point. Martin back to serve. Set by Manzo. Looking for Ash. Ash with the attack. Ash. That one sails on her. Point for the Mountaineers. Evens things up at 13, or actually just makes it 13-12. Martin back to serve yet again. Ashcraft. A set by Manzo. Looking for Sconyers. Sconyers gets it over. Mountaineers cannot. Couple of diving Mountaineers not able to corral it. We'll see Cora come in for Martin. 14-12 the score. Ash is back to serve. Popped up into the rafters off of an air duct. Ramage sends it to the bottom of the net. (15-12) the score. Ash back to serve yet again. 10 points away from taking set number 3. McCog pops it up for Ramage. Ramage pops it over the top. Ash set by Manzo for Sconyers. Sconyers gets it over. De La Torre keeps it up. Cora looking for Santana. Santana gets it through the block. Herman pops it up. Set by Manzo. Looking cross court for Hubbard. Hubbard. Cora keeps it up. De La Torre. McCog with the pop. Herman set by Manzo for Skyner. Skyner is rejected up front. Manzo keeps it up. Herman looking for Hubbard. Hubbard pops over the top. Ramage sends it into the air. Taylor Torrey with the fake set. Ash is ready. Manzo with the fake set. Mountaineers were not. First time the fake set has worked for Vanessa Manzo so far in this match. She was 0 for 2 in her attempts in prior. Now she's 1 for 3. Ash back to serve. Ash with a whistler that just whizzes past that back line. Almost landed in the little miniature arch that would be right underneath the basket if this were basketball. But this is not basketball, this is volleyball. That's what you're tuned in watching. You can tune in and watch soccer later on. Piedmont women's soccer team is here, and they'll be playing in between the two volleyball games, so we might see the volleyball team make an appearance in the soccer game. Through the hands of Ashcraft, Herman pops it up. Manzo sends it over. Cora was ready for it. Set for Ramage, kept up by Herman. Make it 1,001, why don't you? Hubbard with the attack, kept up by Cora. Davila with a gentle pop. Ash was ready for it. Manzo saying for Hubbard. Hubbard is blocked up front. Lions couldn't get to it. Point for the Mountaineers, 16-14. Taylor Herman, she needed 15 to get to 1,000. She actually has 19. So apparently she's at 1,004. Manzo, Conyers pops it over. Cora was ready for it. There's the set for Fleming. Fleming is blocked up front. Point of order for the Lions. Jessica Sconyers. Strong out there. Jessica Strong Ears. Hubbard will be subbed in with Shaw. 17-14 the score. Shaw's back to serve. Ramage. A set. Looking for Ramage. Gets to the blockers. Ash. Manzo with the set. Ashcraft with the attack. Popped up by McCulloch. For Ramage. Ash. Set by Manzo. For Sconyers. Sconyers. Sent up by McCulloch. Looking for Ramage. Ramage overshoots it. We've seen a lot of attacking errors by Vanessa Ramage in this game. I'm curious if I look up what her hitting percentage is right now. Here's the serve. This is the mark. Service error on Shaw. That's the 11th service error for the Lions in this game. Actually, correction, that's the 12th service error. I managed to be ahead of the live stats there. Meanwhile, 4 service aces so far for the Lions. Ash, set by Manzo, looking for Sconyers. Sconyers gets it through. Sconyers gets a kill. Mountaineers not able to get a hold of it. 19-15 the score. Can anybody think of anything interesting that happened in 1915? I probably would have had more luck with 1815 because that was the end of the War of 1812. Wasn't it the end of the War of 1812? Well, that was not a year-long war. I can't remember. You know, I reached for it there, just like we've seen a few players out there reaching for a chance at some digs, but the ball just touches down in front of them. I'm not a history buff. You know, I make myself out to be one. A lot of my history just revolves around sports. Just saying. 20-16 the score now after the point award for the Mountaineers. We see some substitutions. Davila's back to serve. Manzo with the set. Looking for Ashcraft. Ashcraft gets it over. Davila. Send over. McCog with the kill. 2017. I remember something that happened in 2017, but I think the Atlanta Falcons would like to forget that one. Davila. Herman pops it up. Manzo. Shaw sends it over. Counterattack by the Mountaineers. It's Fleming. Herman keeps it up. Manzo looking for Ash. Ash gets it over. Davila with the dig. Set. Looking for Fleming. Fleming with the light tap. Off the chest of Dietz and onto the hardwood. 2018 the score now. Oh, that's a year I really liked as an Eagles fan. That was the first Super Bowl. Timeout called. I believe it was Coach McCormack. 2018, the score. Maybe we can think of some other great things that happened in 2018. Let's see. There wasn't COVID-19. That was really great. Let me think. What else happened? That's about it. Eagles winning the Super Bowl and no COVID. That's the highlights of 2018 right there. Maybe some of the listeners can think of some great things that happened. Maybe there was a wedding in your family, or maybe the birth of a new heir. I don't really know, but 2018. It was a good year for some people, maybe not a good year for some others. But then again, you could say that about any year. So maybe I'm just rambling right now. Maybe I should just take a break. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Mountaineers trail by 3. Lions are 5 points away from closing out set number 3 and taking a 2-1 set lead. Davila's back to serve. Herman. Manzo with the set for Dietz. Dietz pops it over. Mountaineers. There's the set for Martin. Martin blocked up front. Davila sends it up. There's the set for Fleming. Fleming gets over the middle blocker. Shaw gets down for the dig. Ashcraft is blocked up front. Dietz keeps it up. Manzo going for the fake set. Ends up sending it into the side of the net. The fake set has not worked for Manzo so far today. She's 1 for 4 on the attempts. Or at least for the ones that I've noticed. 2019 the score. Oh, now we're getting into a not as great year. It was the start of COVID-19, but I don't really want to remind people of that, even though I just did. Davila with the dig. Sends it up into the sky. Fleming with the attack. Shaw. Manzo with the set, looking for Ashcraft. Ashcraft gets it over. Off of Martin. Was that 2 hits? The ruling is no. Here's the attack. Shaw pops it up. Herman's ready for it. There's the bump. Ashcraft for the attack. That one gets through. That one gets down. Ashcraft, she had a chance at that kill earlier that managed to stay off the ground. There's the she's a freshman chance, filling the air again. 21-19. Now we look to the future. We don't know what 21-19 holds. Not sure if we'll be around to see it, but maybe, just maybe, the future generation. The generation that has just been born. We'll see. Set for Cora. Cora sends it up. There's the attack. What a dig by Ash to keep that one alive. Another dig by Herman. Make it 20 digs today. Manzo with the set, looking for Ashcraft. Ashcraft off of the blockers up front, takes a little tightrope dance like it's Mr. Walenda. Unfortunately, it falls off the high wire. Walenda has not fallen off the high wire. De La Torre back to serve. I'm surprised I made a Nick Walenda reference on the volleyball broadcast, but I think it was just bound to happen at some point. 21-20 the score. Lions lead by 1. They're 4 points away. De La Torre is back to serve. Shaw. Set by Manzo. Looking for Ashcraft. Ashcraft for the attack. Was it tipped up front? No, it was not. We're tied up at 21. 21-21 the score. De La Torre back to serve. Ash. Set by Manzo. Looking for Ash. Ash with the kill. That was a meteor strike. I could have wiped out the dinosaurs. 22-21. Lions up by 1, 3 points away. Ashcraft back to serve once again. The 5-player back row for the Mountaineers. Ashcraft only has 1 service ace, so it has been ultimately successful up to this point. De La Torre with the set. Looking for Santana. Santana puts her hand through it, and that one touched down over by the water coolers over at the Lions bench. 23-21, the Lions are up by 2 and 2 points away. Timeout called by Coach Dunnins of Berea. 23-21 the score. We're going to take a break. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. We're about to see a conclusion here in set number 3. No, not conclusion to this match, but just a conclusion to the set. 23-21 the score. Lions on the precipice of a 2-1 set lead. As we're about to hear the buzzer go, Ashcraft will be back to serve. The 5-player back row for Berea has been formidable to the efforts of Ashcraft trying to get aces. She only has 1 so far. Ashcraft back to serve. This one's sent up. Into the netting. Does that count as an ace? Technically not sure. But what we will see is a set point for the Lions. 24-21. Is it? No, it was not a set point. Not. It is a set point, but it wasn't an ace. It was actually going to be ruled an attacking error by Julie Santana. Manzo with the set, looking for Hubbard. Hubbard with the attack, kept alive. Hubbard with a second. Cora keeps it going. Set for Martin. Martin gets it down. 24-22. Berea trails by 2. They're going to need 2 points to try and extend this set just a little bit. McCulloch is back to serve. Lions are set to go. They just need 1. Mountaineers need 2 to extend this. Ashcraft. Set by Manzo, looking for Ash. Ash with the attack, blocked up front. Actually, the Mountaineers are saying it went to the side of the net. But in that scuffle, we're going to see the coach have it with the official saying that attack point went into the side of the net, but was not blocked up front. If it went to the side of the net, that would have counted as multiple hits for the Lions versus a block up front, negating that the touch total, if you will. It looks like Coach is not going to get his way in this one. He's still going to try, though. 25-22 is the ruling. Well, 25-22 appears to go down as the final score here. And Coach Dunnins, he's just going to accept his defeat in that ruling there. He was overruled there. Lions take set number 3, 25-22. It's been a couple of really tight sets. It's been like this all game long. We'll see if we'll see a similar result here in set number 4. Lions now winning back-to-back sets. We'll see if they close things out here in set number 4 or if we go to set number 5 here in game number 1 of today's tri-match. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Set number 4. Now getting ready to go. Lions take set number 2. Actually, set number 3. My mistake. They did take set number 2. Lions have taken both sets 2 and 3, and they lead Berea 2-1. There you go, Matt. Way to get it out of there. They won set number 3 by a final score of 25-22. Taylor Herman achieved 1,000 digs. Right now she's at 1,006. I thought it was 1,010, but I can't do math apparently. She needed just 15 to get to 1,000 when she came in. Right now she has 21 in just this match. Berea will serve for set number 4. It'll be De La Torre. Also out there appears to be Adriana Ocasio-Finesca. We'll see Amelie Cora again, as well as McCullough, Martin, and Santana. We'll also see a point for the Lions to open things up. So that one's going to be tipped up front. That'll be a kill for Jenna Ash. Out there, we'll see Ashcraft as well as Herman Manzo. Ash, of course, Hubbard, and Dietz. Ashcraft with the serve. Off of Ocasio. De La Torre sends it over. Ashcraft set by Manzo. Looking for Ash. Blocked up front. No, it was not blocked up front. Actually got redirected straight into the ground over on the Berea side. 2-0 Lions lead. Pair of kills for Jenna Ash. You know, apparently only Superman can stop missiles. Ashcraft back to serve. Santana sends it over. Another dig by Herman. Make it 1,007. Hubbard with the attack. It's blocked up front, but sent out of bounds, it appeared. Actually, we'll see a point awarded to Berea, but I'm not sure why. It's going to go down as an attacking error by Katie Hubbard. Interesting. So I guess it went into the side of the net rather than off of the blockers up front. So that's why we saw a point awarded to the Mountaineers. 3-1 the score after a service ace there by Alexis McCullough. Now we'll see Herman miss 1,000 back to serve. A set for Martin. Martin with the attack. Martin will not be credited with the kill. It's a little too much. 4-1 the score right now. Herman back to serve. Cora sends it up. Set by De La Torre for Martin. Blocked up front. Cora keeps it going. This one's going to be sent over by Ocasio. Ash set by Manzo. Looking for Hubbard. Hubbard with the attack. Now one touchdown on the line. We'll see assistant coaches disputing. It looks like we saw 2 different rulings from the line judges or something. I'm not really sure. It seemed a touchdown in my opinion. Or maybe it did not. Appears we're going to be overruled by the sideline judge who had a better view of it, so it did not touch down on that line. So it'll be 4-2 the score. Martin will be back to serve for the Mountaineers. Manzo with the set, looking for Ash. Ash with the attack. Was that tipped up front? No, it did not go. Actually, no, yes, it was. They're going to say it went off the De La Torre. Coaches for Berea will dispute. Santana looking to try and argue. I'm not sure if Coach Dunnins went to law school or not, but he has been quite the delegator so far today. To me, it seemed like De La Torre might have pulled out of that attempt, but I'm not sure whether, again, I can't really tell from my vantage point whether or not it made contact. And we'll see a yellow card. I didn't know they had that in volleyball. Can't tell if that was ruled on Santana or on Dunnins. I'm assuming it was probably Coach Dunnins. So as we see the great delegation continue, Santana will message back to the official. My, oh my, this has become quite dramatic. Set number 4. Santana relaying the information back to the coach. And it appears we have seen an acceptable ruling. I'll satisfy Dunnins. Dunnins is going to take a brief seat. Ash back to serve. We're back to volleyball. Here's the set for Ocasio. Ocasio overshoots it just a bit. Actually, it's going to say it was tipped up front. Is it? I'm not sure. Yes, it is. It's going to be tipped up front, and so it'll be a point for the Mountaineers. 5-3. The score right now, Santana will be subbed out. We'll see Torres back to serve. That one goes into the side of the net. It's a service error. 6-3 the score. Hubbard is back to serve. You know, you can argue that it was very close. I can definitely say it was definitely close. I can't really say, again, whether or not De La Torre pulled out or not. It was very, very close. But there's an attacking error for Berea. 7-3 the score now. Depending on how this set goes, you can argue that's momentum. But at the same time, if this ends up being a blown out or a very significant win for Piedmont, it almost negates that. Manzo setting up for Scaniers. Off of the elbow of Cora and out. That would have been very, very interesting if that was to stay in the I say field of play, but I guess it's the court of play? Question mark? Hubbard back to serve. 8-3 the score. Lions are off to a roaring start here in set number 4. And yes, I did pause just to use the roaring pun there. 8-4 the score now. Credit that one a kill for Brenda Davila. And we will see Ocasio Finesca back to serve. Ash, set by Manzo. For Scaniers, gets through. Is it kept up by Fleming? No. Fleming dove for that one to try and keep it going. Not able to get a good enough save there. So 9-4 Lions lead. Zoe Coelho will come in and she'll be back to serve. It'll be Coelho, Shaw, Ash, Manzo, Dietz, and Ashcraft. Finesca. There's a set for Fleming. Gets through and gets down. Point awarded to the Mountaineers. And we will see Martin sub in for Cora. Davila back to serve for the Mountaineers. Shaw. Manzo at the bump. Looking for Ashcraft. Off of Davila as it gets sent back over to the line side. Set by Manzo for Dietz. Dietz gets it through. Kept out by Finesca. There's a set. Fleming's going to palm it over, it seems. That one does not touch down in between the lines. 10-5 Lions lead. Manzo back to serve. Manzo back to serve. Finesca set for Martin. Martin gets it through. Herman pops it up. Manzo. Shaw bumps it over. Finesca. Here's the set for the counter. McCullough. Herman's there for the dig. Ash gets that one through off of Martin. It goes all the way along the tape on the top of the netting. And Coach Dunnins, he does not look happy right now. Just has not gone his way so far today. 11-5 the score right now. Manzo just over the top of the netting. Martin gets it over. Martin gets it down. You have to say, Hannah Martin has just been such a force for this Berea team, as has been Davila. Martin and Davila have both been instrumental for the success of Berea so far in this match. And they might be the key to getting them back in this game. Dietz is going to pop it over. It's going to go off the top of the net. Santana gets it over. A dig there by Herman. Ash with the attack. Ash with the kill. My goodness, Jenna Ash. Relentless out there. Hubbard will sub in for Shaw. Ashcraft will be back to serve. 12-6 the score. Lions need 13 more to close out this match here in set number 4. Kaylee Ashcraft back to serve. Fineska sends it into the net, kept up by the Mountaineers miraculously. Ash with the attack, blocked up front, and that one goes out. Hannah Martin has been terrific as far as defending the top of the net. She has quite a few blocks credited to her today. Just a few of them have not really gone her way as far as successfully resulting in a point for her team, though. We'll see a service ace there by Ashcraft, 13-7 the score. It's been a lot of service aces for Piedmont so far today. If I can wake my computer up, I'll let you know just how many service aces there's been. There's 13. Ashcraft. Manzo keeps it up with one fist, and Hubbard will pop it over. Counter by the Mountaineers. Santana gets it through. Herman has to... She had to kind of try and dig it off of a deflection there. Wasn't really able to do so with a, I guess you say, mid-air adjustment, kind of, sort of. 13-8 the score now. Ashcraft set by Manzo, looking for Hubbard. Hubbard with the attack up front with the block. Credit that to Santana and Martin. Point is credit to the Mountaineers, 13-9. Already a few points. They're coming back right now. They're down by 4. Herman out of nowhere gets it over. Here's the set for Fineska. Herman. Manzo for Ash. Ash tips it over. Kept up by Del Torre. Ashcraft with the dig. Set by Manzo. Looking for Ash. Ash gets it through. Kept up by the Mountaineers. Cora looking for Santana. Manzo can't keep it up after it goes through the blockers. 13-10. Bit of a rally for the Mountaineers right now. McCulloch back to serve. Herman set by Manzo, looking for Dietz. Dietz gets it through. Del Torre keeps it up. Cora looking for Santana. Santana gets it over. Manzo keeps it up. Herman, a bump up for Ash. Ash blocked up front by Hannah. Hannah Martin. My goodness. A roar from the Berea bench. And just like that, Berea trails by 2. Coach McCormack calling a timeout, trying to get her girls. I'm not really sure. Just motivated, organized. I'm not really sure what, but just kind of give them a breather. I'm not really sure what you're probably saying to your team right now. I guess just don't let this set get away from you. You are up big. Don't let them get back in this game. This is the opportunity to prevent them from gaining momentum, because that you don't want them gaining momentum going into a 5th set if necessary. You want to stomp it out right here, right now. You're up 2 sets to 1. My mistake. If it were 3 sets to 1, it would be over. Lions break the huddle. 13-11 the score. Let's go Piedmont chants filling there. We've seen a few Piedmont women's soccer players leave, but we've seen a few stick around, one of which is Chloe Spraglin, as is Skeeter, as we all well know her. First name is Malin. I can't believe I don't know Skeeter's last name. Let's go Piedmont chants filling the air. McCulloch is back to serve off the top of the net. Oh my goodness, that was just mean. That was, the net is a cruel mistress indeed, apparently. 14-11 the score. Costly service ace. Herman back to serve. Dietz is subbed out. Credited an ace for Miss 1000. Technically, if we look at the dig totals, it's technically 1,013. Here's a set for Martin. Martin gets it over. Ashcraft gets it up. Herman with the bump. Hubbard. A swing and a miss. She whiffs on the attack. 15-12 the score now. Mountaineers are back to serve, and it will be Hannah Martin back to serve. Herman. Set by Manzo. Looking for Ash. Kept up by Martin, sort of. Lions are trying to get it in the pit of the campfire. Martin made sure it wasn't quite in the campfire, but not able to keep it alive for the Mountaineers. You can see the frustration as she heads to the bench. Davila is blocked up front by Sconiers. Jessica Sconiers, 17-12. Lions lead. Timeout, Coach Dunnins for Berea. Unbelievable response by the Lions. Seemed just as the Mountaineers were gaining momentum, the Lions have a little bit of a lucky run. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if they found a vein of luck or what it is, but Lions, they now lead by 5, and they are just 8 points away from claiming this set. Yes, Matt, that was very fast math there. Thank you. Coach Dunnins is really trying to coach up his team right now. Just trying to encourage them to keep going right now. Meanwhile, for Coach McCormack, as her girls get ready to break the huddle. Lions break the huddle as they take to the hardwood. As do the Mountaineers as they step back on. And out there for the Mountaineers will be Cora, McCulloch, Finesca, De La Torre, Davila, and Santana. Out there for the Lions, it's Sconiers, Hubbard, Manzo, Ashcraft, and Herman, and back to serve was Jenna Ash. Here's the set for Davila off of Sconiers. Sconiers sends it back over after Hubbard keeps it alive. Davila pops it over. Ashcraft sends it up. Set by Manzo for Sconiers. Sconiers dug out by McCullough. Santana gets it over. Herman tries to get to that one, not able to. Another little cartwheel there. Need an extra couple points for style points there. 17-13 the score. Lions still lead. The Mountaineers trying to get back in this. It'll be Torres back to serve. Ashcraft sends it up. Set by Manzo, looking for Sconiers. Sconiers into the side of the net. 17-14. Torres back to serve yet again. Lions lead by 3 now. Mountaineers on a little bit of a run right now. Into the side of the net. The service errors have been costly for both teams in this game. They just come at the most inopportune moment. Hubbard is back to serve. Lions lead 18-14. They need 7 to close out the match. Hubbard with the serve. Didn't hit the line. We're going to say no. A little bit of fortune for Mountaineers. Again, service errors. They have been so costly. Now we'll see Adriana Ocasio-Finesca back to serve. Shaw. A set by Manzo, looking for Sconiers. Sconiers gets it over. Finesca keeps it up. Here's the set, looking for McCulloch. Gets it over. Herman keeps it up. It gets over and touches down on the Berea side, but a whistle is blown on the side for the Lions. Not entirely sure why, but it's going to be credited a kill for McCulloch. I guess Herman wasn't able to keep it up. Finesca, Ash keeps it up. There's the set for Ashcraft, blocked up front by Davila and Fleming. 18-17, the Mountaineers trail by 1. Finesca is back to serve. Lions need 7 to close it out. They'll look to want to quash the momentum right here. Finesca with the serve. Ash. Manzo blocked up front. Ash keeps it up. Manzo again. This time it gets over. Cora. Here's a set looking for Fleming. Fleming gets it through and the Mountaineers tie it up. Tied up at 18. Timeout called by Coach McCormick. This is a busy day for the McCormicks. Coach Jamie coaching volleyball and Coach Timmy coaching women's soccer, both of which have a contest today. Just talking with one of the women's soccer players, Miss Chloe Spraglin, who was talking about how the union of the volleyball and women's soccer teams both have been very, I'm not sure what the words that I'm looking for, but admirable, I guess the words, for just in the way that they've supported each other. Spradlin explained to me how the women's soccer team has looked to attend the Piedmont volleyball games and support them, and then vice versa. We've seen the volleyball players look to support the women's soccer players in their games. Now we see both going on. Women's soccer playing in between the volleyball matches. So we will see if Piedmont Volleyball will make an appearance at the WAC later today. And we'll see if Piedmont women's soccer will return post-game. You can catch both those soccer matches on Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Those will be covered by Eric Edmondson. Meanwhile, let's take the focus back to Cave Arena. Finesca back to serve. 18-18 the score. Lions looking to avoid taking this to set number 5. Shaw, set by Manzo, looking for Sconiers. Sconiers gets it over. Fleming, here's the set, looking for Davila, gets it over. Shaw with the dig, and it looks like somebody touched the net. The Mountaineers have rallied back. Now they lead by 1. Coach McCormick trying to plead her case. She'll accept the official's ruling. Finesca back to serve. Shaw, set by Manzo, looking for Sconiers. Sconiers gets it over. Fleming, a set, looking for McCullough. Blocked up front, popped up in the air. McCullough gets it back over. Did it touchdown? Yes, it did. Point awarded to the Mountaineers. They lead by 2. They're now 5 points away from pushing this to set number 5. And what a momentum builder this would be for the Mountaineers if they were able to close things out here in set number 4. Finesca sends it over. Shaw pops it up. Set by Manzo. Looking for Ashcraft. Ashcraft punches it over. And one touches down on the hardwood. Kaylee Ashcraft, the freshman, coming up big. 20-19 the score. Coelho back to serve. Lions looking to even things up here late in set number 4. Finesca, here's the set for Fleming. Fleming gets it over. Off of a few lines there. 21-19. Davila is back to serve. Herman will sub in. Mountaineers need 4. Shaw pops it up. Manzo looking for Ashcraft, gets it over. Davila with the dig. Here's the set for Fleming. What a dig by Shaw, keeps it going. Vanessa Manzo tips it over. That one does not stay in the lines. 22-19, and the Mountaineers are 3 points away from taking set number 4 and pushing it to set number 5. Lions will need a run if they want to close things out here. Davila with the serve. Ash, Manzo with the set. And a reversal by Dietz, overshoots it. 23-19. Mountaineers need 2 points. They lead the Lions by 4. Herman trying to talk to the team, saying, hey, come on, we got this. Let's go Piedmont chants filling the air. Shaw, Manzo pops up, does it get over? Yes, it does. Shaw with the dig to keep things going. Manzo with the bump, looking for Ashcraft. Ashcraft is blocked up front. Fleming and Martin teaming up. It's a set point for the Mountaineers to push things to set number 5. Davila back to serve. 24-19 the score. Lions looking for a window of opportunity here. Davila back to serve. Herman set by Manzo. Fakes it by Manzo. Kept alive by the Mountaineers. Allen gets sent over. Ash with a diving effort to keep it going. It's tipped up front. Herman keeps it going. Manzo with the cross-court set for Ashcraft. Gets it over off of Finesca. Davila pops it up. Can the Mountaineers get it over? McCullough does. Herman. Manzo with the set. Dietz with the attack. Davila keeps it going. Going cross for Fleming with the attack and the kill. And the Mountaineers push things to set number 5. This match is not over yet, folks. Mountaineers rally late in set number 4, and they take set number 4 to even the set total at 2 sets apiece. Now we go to set number 5. We're riding a lot of momentum. 25-19 the final score, set number 4.
And now it's a very, very closely contested set number 5.
Both teams. Now we venture to set number 5. We go from having to get 25 points to now having to take 15 points. The Lions have done really good out of the gate so far in these sets. I knock on wood there because I don't want to bring out the broadcaster's curse. Meanwhile, for the Mountaineers, they've managed to hang in a lot in the early sets. Now we've seen them hang in late in these sets as well. So now you see the set total go down a little bit. You start to see who's going to have that first early rally to kind of pull away here. It'll be interesting. But one thing that needs to be said, whichever team wins this match, they're going to have to win it by cutting down on the service errors. The Lions have 14 service errors so far. The Mountaineers have 7. Meanwhile, as far as how that relates to the service aces, the Lions have 7 service aces and the Mountaineers have 2. So both teams have more errors than they do aces right now, which is not the ratio that you're really wanting to see. Minute 40 till we get things going. Berea trying to get a game plan set up here. Taylor Herman has 31 digs so far. She needed 15. So now she's at 1,016 on her career. Let's look at the kill totals. Katie Hubbard leads the team with 18. Jenna Ash with 14. And Destiny Dietz follows with 8. Meanwhile, it's a 3-way tie over in Berea. Almost like it's the opening scene of Cars. Alexis McCullough, Lindy Fleming, and Vanessa Ramich, each with 10. 1 minute till the start of the set. Now I'm going to take a break. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. I want to give a brief shout out to the people who have made this first set possible. Leandro Ferrero, our producer today, running scoreboard and making sure that I shut up when I need to shut up. Also, a shout out to Mr. Reed Barnes running the camera for us today. He's done an excellent job. And of course, who can forget Danielle Percival and her amazing staff so far in game number 1, operating with 1 scoreboard right now. But they have done excellent with the adjustment, and they have done everything with live stats and making sure we have the optimal experience. And we made sure that we kept up with the stats for us to monitor the fact that Taylor Herman was upcoming on her 1,000th career dig today. I don't think we were expecting her to get to 1,016, though. That's incredible. Both teams break the huddle. It's a race to 15 points here in set number 5. Here in the first match of today's try match, we'll see Hannah Martin get subbed out with Cora. We'll see Cora out there with Finesca. Trying to make sure I get it right. Torres, Brianna Negron Torres, Davila, Fleming, and McCulloch. So we don't see Santana out there at the start of this set. Out there for the Lions, it's Dietz, Ashcraft, Ash, Shaw, Herman, and Manzo. Manzo will be back to serve. Set number 5, do or die, winner take all, and we are underway. Finesca, here's the set, looking for Davila, Shaw. Manzo with the set, looking for Ash, blocked up front, Herman keeps it up. Shaw for Ash again, Ash this time not as hard, but kept up by the Mountaineers. So we see a collision there, and McCulloch takes it and sends it into the side of the net. First point credited to the Lions. Manzo is back to serve. It was already cold here in Cave Arena, but I think a lot of people are getting chills. I am not getting one of them. I took a shower before the start of this, so I'm still very warm. Attacking error for the Mountaineers. 2-0. Lions here in set number 5. Manzo is back to serve. Berea has fought this entire set, and now, think about this, they have another match coming up after this, so Huntington really soaking in it as much as they can here. Fleming with the attack gets the ball buckled between, I believe it was either Dietz, and I think it was Dietz and the netting there. 2-1 the score. Davila back to serve. Shaw pops it up. Set by Manzo, looking for Ash. Ash with the attack. Into the side of the net. Another attacking error. Mountaineers even things up. Davila's back to serve. Riding some momentum after the tail end of that last set. Davila with the serve. Shaw. Set by Manzo for Ash. Ash gets it over. Davila with the diving dig to keep it going. Dietz sends it over. Martin pops it up. Vaneska looking for McCulloch off of Dietz up front. Ash. Dietz is going to bump it over. It touches down. Point for the Lions. 3-2 the lead. Vaneska with a diving effort to try and keep that one up. Not able to get to it. And we'll see Shaw subbed out. Ashcraft back to serve. We'll see once again the appearance of the 5-person back row, or will we? No, we will not. Ashcraft back to serve. Cora keeps it up. Credited ace for Kaylee Ashcraft. Kaylee Ashcraft has been lethal all season. Just her second service ace. Here's the set for Fleming. Fleming gets it through. Ash pops it up. Manzo keeps it away from the net. Ashcraft sends it over. Cora sends it up in the air. Here's the set. Looking for Fleming. Backed up front. Point for the Lions. Hubbard and Dietz with the lethal rejection straight into the ground. Wow. If I didn't get chills before, I have chills now. Wow. Ashcraft back to serve. 5-2 the score. Lions looking to take things in set number 5. Kept up. Here's a set. Looking for Fleming. Ashcraft keeps it up. Set for Manzo. Looking for Hubbard. Hubbard sends it into the side of the net. An attacking error for the Lions. 5-3 the score. Mountaineers looking to get some momentum going the other way. It'll be De La Torre back to serve. And we'll see Santana also sub in. I believe Santana came in for Fleming. De La Torre back to serve. Herman. Manzo with the set, looking for Hubbard. Hubbard blocked up front. That one goes into the chairs. Where we see the assistant coach for the Lions. 6-3 the score. Sconier subs in for Dietz. Herman is back to serve. Popped up. Here's the set by De La Torre for Martin. Just gets over. Sconiers ends up popping it in the air. Tried to get it back over. Ends up sending it underneath the net. 6-4 the score. McCulloch is back to serve. We'll see a substitution. We'll see Finesca come in for Diaz. Here's the serve. Herman. Manzo bumps it up. Hubbard with the attack. Gets it over. McCulloch. Here's the set for Finesca. Finesca, does she find the line? No, she does not. Point for the Lions. 7-4 the score. Here in set number 5. Lions are just about halfway there. One more point and we see the Lions switch sides. Ash. Finesca pops it up. Cora looking back for Finesca. That one hits the hardwood on the side of the Lions. Point for the Mountaineers. 7-5 the score. Martin will be back to serve. She subs in for Cora. Martin with the serve. Ashcraft sends it up. Set by Manzo. Hubbard gets it over. Martin keeps it in. Finesca. Dig by Herman. Set by Manzo. Fake set by Manzo. Kept alive by De La Torre. And Davila with the finish. 7-6. Mountaineers fighting back, looking to try and even it up. Martin back to serve. And that one goes underneath the net. That was a very bad service error. And we will see the teams switch sides. Mountaineers making their way over. 8-6 is the score. The Lions are 7 points away from closing out set number 5, but the Mountaineers have been right behind them. They're only 2 points back. The Lions currently battling for the top of the CCS, 5-1 in conference right now. They trail only Covenant. Hubbard back to serve. This one's popped up, back over to the Lions side. Here's a set for Sconiers, kept up. Cora looking for Santana. Santana with the attack. Dig by Hubbard. Manzo with the set, looking for Ashcraft. Ashcraft gets it over. Ashcraft gets it down. 9-6 Lions. Hine and Hawks are looking on from the stands. Timeout called by Coach Dunnins of Berea. Oh my goodness, it is, wow. I don't know if it's drafty up here or if it's just the chills getting to me, but my goodness, these Lions really know how to eke out an exciting game here in Cave Arena. I'm going to take a quick break. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Lions lead 9-6 in set number 5. Welcome back to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Lions and Mountaineers, a very tightly contested rivalry. Lions are 5-7 against Berea, or at least they have been since 2017. Going into October 29th of 2022. This one's sent up. Mountaineers trying to bounce back here in set number 5. They trail by 3. Set for Sconiers. Kept up by McCulloch. Here's the set. Looking for Santana. Santana gets it over. Hubbard keeps it up. Set by Manzo. Looking cross for Ashcraft. Gets it tipped up front and gets it down. Another kill for the freshman. Kaylee Ashcraft. Maybe we need to. She's one of the top killers on this team. Not to mention the aces. I call her Kaylee Ashcraft. Maybe I need to call her Killy Acecraft. There you go. Here's the set, looking for Davila, gets it over, Hubbard can't quite get to it, neither can Herman. 10-7 the score. Mountaineers trail by 3, looking to come back the other way. We'll see a couple of substitutions. We'll see Torres come in, as will Fleming. Santana and De La Torre sub out. Torres is back to serve. Wow, this is coming to the line here in set number 5. Torres back to serve. Ash, set by Manzo, looking for Ashcraft, gets it through, gets it down! Kaylee Ashcraft! Oh my goodness, the freshman phenom! Coming up big. 11-7 is the score. Zoe Coelho back to serve. Destiny Dietz in for Sconiers. Coelho is in for Herman. This one goes off. Here's the set for Davila. Davila gets it over. Shaw with the dig to keep it up. Manzo with the set for Ashcraft. Gets it through. Gets it. Cora keeps it up. Gets it over. Ash, set by Manzo for Dietz. Dietz gets it over. Cora diving, playing it over. It does! Oh my gosh! What in the world did I just see? Amelie Cora with the diving dig ends up popping it over the net, and the Lions. The ball falls on the hardwood on the side of the Lions. I could have described that on the fly again if I tried. Fineska back to serve. Ash, set by Manzo, looking for Ashcraft. Off the blockers up front, but kept up. Fineska. Sent over by McCulloch. Set by Manzo, looking for Ashcraft. Gets it over, gets it through, gets it down. 12-8, the Lions are 3 points away. The crowd is erupting here in the cave. They lead by 4. They're 3 points away. Manzo is back to serve. And this is where I remind myself that I still have 2 more sets of this, or 2 more matches of this, sorry. DeVito with the attack, kept up by Herman, missed 1,000, kept it alive but briefly. Ash with the attack, overshoots her mark a little bit. 12-9, Mountaineers trail by 3. Lions need 3 to close it out. Brenda Davila back to serve. Herman, set by Manzo, looking for Ash. Ash with the attack, on the blockers. Martin keeps it up, and no one there to sweep it up. No one was there to clean up, and the very costly miscommunication for Berea brings Ashcraft, Miss Killer Acecraft, back to serve. Oh my goodness. Kaylee Ashcraft, the freshman, looking to close things out. The Lions need 2 points. Cora lets it go. Very wise as that one just extends past the back line. Santana will sub in, as will De La Torre. De La Torre back to serve. Lions lead 13-10. They're 2 points away. De La Torre back to serve. Ashcraft pops it up. Manzo with the set, looking for Hubbard. Hubbard gets it over. Martin pops it up. Here's the set, looking for Santana. Santana gets it over. Ashcraft keeps it up. Manzo with the bump, looking for Ash. Cora. De La Torre. Santana. Herman, the set by Manzo, looking for Ash. Was it tipped up front? Yes, it was. Point for the Lions. Set point, match point for the Lions. 14-10 is the score. Taylor Herman, the libero who just achieved 1,000 career digs, is back to serve for the Lions. A timeout called. 14-10 the score. Taylor Herman came in needing 15 digs to get to 1,000 career digs, and she has not disappointed. 35 digs in this first match alone. My goodness, do these players know how to show up big. Herman now at 1,020 career digs so far. Oh my goodness. 14-10, the score here in set number 5. These teams have fought hard all day long, and it feels all day long, but it's only been the first game. Berea still has another match after this where they face the Huntington Hawks. Huntington is ready to take to the floor at any second now. 20 seconds until the teams take to the hardwood. Berea breaks the huddle. Piedmont set to go. Out there, Herman is back to serve. Miss 1,000 herself. Also out there is Kaylee Ashcraft. Also, we have Vanessa Manzo, Destiny Dietz, who just got subbed in for Sconyers, Jenna Ash, and Katie Hubbard. Taylor Herman, the libero who just achieved 1,000 career digs, is back to serve with a set point and a match point on the line here in set number 5. It's popped up. De La Torre setting it up for Santana as it gets through. Manzo pops it up. Santana sends it back over. Lions keep it up. Herman bumps it over. Kept alive. Mountaineers coming back. Blocked up front. He gets down. Lions win. Oh my goodness. Taylor Herman. She secures 1,000 career digs and she gets the serve for the winning point in set number 5 for the Lions to take a 3-2 game win against the Berea Mountaineers. Oh my goodness. 15-10, the final score in set number 5. What a credit to the Lions. What a credit to the Mountaineers. This was an excellent, excellent match. And we still have 2 more matches of this, folks. We're going to take a break, and when you come back, it'll be Berea versus Huntington. We'll see you guys then. Until then, congratulations to Taylor Herman on 1,000 career digs. Congratulations to the Lions on a hard-fought win. And congratulations to the Berea Mountaineers for coming out here and putting on quite a show here for game number 1. We'll see how they do in game 2 when they face the Huntington Hawks. Lions will return to the hardwood at 4 o'clock to face the Huntington Hawks. That is, of course, if we see another game that pushes the limits like we just saw in this one. So don't go anywhere. This is still Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube.